drink this, and sit down. You look awful. You're dripping sweat, and you look like you're going to pass out. If you do that, I'm either going to have to mop around you, or move your lifeless corpse, both of which are going to make cleaning take longer. So don't be a pain, and sit down. How many laps was that? Shadis seems to get more sadistic by the day. And why do you think I'm here? Do I seem like the kind of person whose idea of fun is scrubbing the mess hall after hours? Exactly. It doesn't take much to get on his shit list. Yeah, you can drink all of that. I don't care. It's just water from the pump out back. Nothing special. I was going to use it for scrubbing the tables, but be my guest. Do you really think I'm stupid enough to give you soapy water to drink? Or are you just that trusting? Either way, once again, I fail to see how me poisoning you with soap water would be of use to me. Like I said, Shadis is handing out punishments like they're his only job. So the less poisoning I do of my fellow cadets, the better, I'd say. I do have a sense of humor. Thank you for noticing. So what did you do to get yourself in trouble? I could hear you wheezing while you ran your laps from here. He's had you at it for what? 1 hour? 2? Must have been pretty bad. Of course. I should have known Springer was involved. And what kind of trouble did he rope you into? Isn't that everyone's excuse? Wrong place, wrong time. I'm familiar with the concept of guilt by association. Call it the story of my life if you'd like. Let me make sure I'm getting this straight. So you and Springer got yourselves into this because of those assholes from the inner wall? Really? No, I understand. I'm just saying that, well, of all the people to let push you around, you guys picked some real losers. Those guys are only here because it's expected of them. They're not good enough to get cleared for the military police, but just you wait. Their rich parents will buy their way in after they spend a few years drinking away their mandatory service in the garrison. I'll be honest, I don't know which of you is more pathetic, them or you, for letting yourself get pushed around by them. You're getting singled out because they can tell you're not going to fight back. The same pattern emerges over and over again. Just think about animals. When there's a flock of sheep, which one gets picked off first? It's not the leader of the pack, or even the ones that manage to stick with the herd. No, the wolves call the weak, and then the sick. Easy targets, and that's exactly what those assholes are doing to you. Do you really believe that? Or is it just another excuse? You don't need to be strong like Mikasa to get by. Physical strength is useful, but it's not the end-all be-all. And in fact, in your case, it probably wouldn't even matter if you were. Sure, maybe it'd buy you some time, make them think twice. But eventually, they'd get the confidence to come out of the woodwork and hassle you. The real question isn't why, it's how do you fix it, right? Thankfully, that's an easy one. You should start by believing that you belong here. That's what they're picking up on, you know. It's not about strength or charisma or whatever you've convinced yourself you're lacking. You're getting singled out because you think you're different than them, than all of us. That's why you're always by yourself. But at the end of the day, we're all stuck in the same goddamn shit pit. Get it? No one's better or worse. Like it or not, as cadets, this is probably the one place in the world where we're equal. Yeah, I have been told I have a way with words. My point stands, though. Have a little more faith in yourself. Or at the very least, get angry on your own behalf. Whatever it is, do something for God's sake. Good. Are you feeling any better? You look a little less gray than before. Think you can stand without passing out on me? Then get going. No point in waiting around here. And what exactly do you think you're doing? You don't need to help me. I got myself into it, I'll clean it up. Nothing as thrilling as that. I punched someone. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to. So, here I am. Simple. It beats running laps, that's all I'll say. You're gonna be weirdly persistent about this, aren't you? Fine. I'll finish the mopping. You wipe down the tables. Maybe do your face first. We don't need you getting sweat anywhere. And don't tell anyone about this, alright? I don't think Shadis would be delighted to hear about us teaming up for chores. After all, I'd like to maintain the illusion I give some semblance of a shit about his role as my superior officer. Of course I don't. He looks like a potato that's been left out in the sun for too long. If he sat still for long enough, he's liable to get chopped up and put in a stew. But life is easier when you stay on his good side. Same with all of the pompous windbags. That I can do. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. Besides, I'm aiming for the top 10. Infractions aren't gonna help me get there. That's surprising. Good luck with the Survey Corps. Try not to get eaten alive. I didn't say you weren't cut out for it, did I? You're not stupid. Or at least not as stupid as some of the other people around here. But surviving outside the walls takes luck even for the best soldiers. Take what you can get, and when that runs out, take more. You should talk to Armin when you get the chance. He's good at surviving, that's why. And he's smart enough to have figured out that sticking with Aaron and Mikasa will allow him to do so. That's the other way you make it through, you know. Find people to stick close to until you can stand on your own. Only idiots prioritize their own pride over survival. Don't do that to yourself. Alright, this place looks passably clean. I say we put away the supplies and get out of here. I'm tired of scrubbing. There's no need to thank me. Seeing people get pushed around is annoying. So do me a favor. Sort it out before you get on my nerves. And if you can't deal with it, ask for help. Do you understand? Good. Now get out of here. I'll put away the buckets. Go on. Before I change my mind.